Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Not really got much to talk about this week. I was trying to come up with some video ideas, and I've actually been looking at just how to edit videos better. So I've been watching videos on that on YouTube. Also, this week is another long weekend, and what's going on with my hair here? You've got another long weekend coming up, so we're trying to think of things to do for the kids this weekend. Been back at work this week. Basically, it's been tough already, and there goes the heron or crane, Japanese crane. That thing comes over twice a year. Now, if you can hear that squeak, usually, right, when that comes over in after winter, it comes this direction and it squawks 2 or 3 times, and that usually signals the warmer weather is coming. And now it goes the other way and signals that winter's coming. So, and I hear every year without fail, absolutely without fail. And it's kind of weird because I used to sit in my other house that is not even in the same direction as that bird's flight path, because I know exactly where that bird's going now. But I used to hear the same thing. So being back at work, trying out the new textbooks. For example, one of them is this one, Architectural and Electrical Engineering, by me. I actually got some praises at work this week from another professor. This one, economics. I'm not a professor. I'm just a lecturer, a teacher. The professor had seen my books from other students, and he said he was very impressed. And he asked if I wrote them all myself, and I said yes. And he asked if they were all the same, just with different covers. I said no, they're all pretty much for each faculty that the students are in. So economics, humanities, medicine, engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, architectural engineering. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the rest now. But anyway, science. Yeah, economics, science, medicine, mechanical engineering, architectural and electrical engineering, humanities. And there is one for education, but I don't have any education classes this semester. He was very impressed. And if you've ever noticed that, like, some people, right, when they're, people don't just get success overnight. It doesn't just come willy-nilly. I just had a Skype talk with a friend of mine in Australia, and he just gave me some very good news that his boss is moving to a new area for a year, and one of the guys works in the company, is in his 70s, and he's about to retire, and so he's been offered the job to step in, and he got a very significant salary increase as a result. Very, very happy for him. He knows who he is watching this. I know he's watching this. Congratulations, mate. It's been, 5 or 6 years since he started at the company, and he's worked very hard, and he's worked his way up, and he's learned a lot. He's took on a lot of roles and responsibilities where others weren't, and even had like one particular bloke come into work in the company, I think earlier this year or last year. Thought he was better than everybody else and didn't last very long at all. Wasn't willing to really learn and be in a lower position than he was in his last job. Anyway, success comes after you try many things and many times, and you just work your butt off, basically. These books, they're not just like something I thought of overnight. They're the work of many, many years, like accumulated over many years. I mean, I've still got my old files down here, but this blue file is, it looks black on the screen, doesn't it? But it's actually I know it is black. That probably explains it. There's a blue one, actually, I've had a lot longer. And it's just as an example, these are lessons I wrote in, oh my goodness, 2010, 2009. Yeah, I remember I sat down and I came up with a bunch of pages like this, and obviously they've evolved now into something like, let me just give you a quick example from this particular book. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. So you can see the difference of how things have evolved over time, and with role plays and everything. And role plays in here. And these were some of the earlier versions of. Oops. These are some of the earlier versions of this type of layout. Now this is much more cleaner. This is just a lot of color and very cluttered and not easy to read. So it doesn't just happen overnight. Honestly, if you'd have told me 10 years ago I would have had my books published and used at university, I would have laughed at you and I would have said no. But then again, I would have said, if you'd have told me I'd be in Japan for 25 years, I would have laughed as well. Because 25 years sounds like a lifetime. And as you get older, you pretty much realize it is. I don't know if I've got another 25 years left in me, to be honest. 25 years, how old would I be? Too old in 25 years. So that's kind of scary to think about. And as I've gotten older, the desire to be successful and famous, and now just concentrating on being successful, because eventually I want to leave this world with something that people can find useful for many years to come, many decades to come, or at least have an impact on people while I'm here and help them. If just one person says, because of you, I was able to go to this country or do this job as a result of studying with you, then that's awesome. And I think it's important that you have to, if you go to any recycle shop, and you go into the music section and you'll see like a string of guitars on the wall. Now, most of them have come from people who have basically just given up the idea of ever having a famous band. We've all had that dream or something similar. Maybe not music, maybe not a band, but we've all been in a position where we've wanted to have some kind of success and people to recognize who we are. And in a way, yes, I would be very happy for people to recognize who I am because of my books and the material that they can use to learn and improve their lives in some form. But I'm not looking to be world famous or anything like that. And I think it's just important that you just do the best that you can when you can with what you've got and what you know, because you never know who's going to benefit from it, right? And you don't get the entire. If you want an acorn tree in your yard, you don't get the entire tree in one go. You plant the acorn seed and you nurture it for many years, and then it grows and produces many, many more acorns, and it gets to a huge size. And when it produces, and it's success is like that. You plant the seed, and you plant the seed in. You don't know just by one thing you say or one thing you do can make a huge difference in somebody's life, even if it takes several years or many years for it to come to fruition. So in that sense, you've got to be a little bit more responsible as well. You've got to have responsibility to recognize that what you say and what you do has a very big knock-on effect sometimes. And you just don't know how much it's going to affect somebody with just that one thing that you say or that you do. So keeping in mind that how you say and do things. And if my books help even just one person make their life more successful or give them confidence, then that's awesome. And that's what I want for other people. I want other people to be successful. I want other people to have the confidence, the knowledge, and the wherewithal to be able to go out and follow their dreams. And it's not about me. In a little bit, I want my success to be that I did something right, because growing up, and especially in my early 20s, when I went to college and university, I was a late starter student. I didn't go at 18 or 19. I went at 22. I started college and then went to college for a year, got a business diploma, and then worked at a university part-time, and ended up studying at the university part-time and then full-time. And I got a degree. and worked for a year or two, and then eventually came to Japan. So the time has gone quick. But during those early 20s, there were people I worked with who didn't want me to be successful. They didn't want me to get any kind of promotion or salary raise. They didn't want me to continue studies at the university. And they were just, I don't know what the problem was, jealousy, bitter. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to do it for yourself and just believe in yourself. Even if I'd have listened to those people, I would never be where I am now. And I'm not claiming I'm super smart or anything, because I don't particularly think I am, but what I have knowledge wise and how I know to put things together, I feel that my books are a lot more interesting than most books because they're not cluttered. They're just same basic pattern. Every third lesson repeats itself in just a different subject, and it's just easy to follow. Keep things simple. Not really anything spectacular in this video, guys. Just wanted to put this out there and just let you know I'm still alive. And for the car guys amongst you, Akiyoshi Dai, October 20th in Yamaguchi. I will be going there. I will definitely be filming and posting about that. So I'm not expecting anything spectacular to happen that day. It'll probably be just the usual thing that we do, just traveling as a group and just meet and greet and walk around and basically sniff each other's cars, this kind of thing, and then come home. So, and I may consider taking my son Noah with me, although he's only 5, so it may be too long a day for him. I'll have to really think about that. Yeah, that'll be on the 20th. So, and I know some people are going on the 14th just to check out the area and do a pre-run and book things up for the car parks and whatnot. So that'll be interesting. And there's a lot of cars and bikes go up there. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And I'll bring you more content soon. Sorry, this has not been exciting in any shape or form, but I just wanted to keep in touch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.